Travis Wayne Goodsell. Well, the breaking news for Mormons is that they've been caught in their lie. After over 100 years, 123, it was 1899 when Lorenzo Snow started tithing as a protection racket. Windows of Heaven. Fox 13 News Utah had deleted my comment. They didn't ban me from their channel though. I was able to see that they deleted it. And YouTube is desperately giving me grief. They were not showing my channel in the upper listing for search engines. They were giving me grief on my analytical page. The upper line just kept going across. Yep. And it's strange. I'm not the one spreading the news. YouTube's holding me back. Why are they focused on me when everyone else is getting all the press? It's unbelievable. So, yeah, I'll put the comment that was deleted again on this video at the end. But the church is getting slammed. Mark Hoffman documentary on Netflix exposed the church of lying and covering up the documents. Again, resurrected their lies. And then you have this lawsuit by James Huntsman. I guess now that Daddy is dead, he decided it's okay to sue the church now. Didn't want to be the cause of Daddy's death, like I was with my grandpa. It was announced that I was getting married and he had a heart attack and died. Isn't that great? But yeah, what do you do? And you see Mormons, Bob Evans, the reporter on the story in that news clip, and then the Mormon lawyer, and then the spokesman for the church, Eric Hawkins. They cannot stop lying. They're getting exposed. Their sins are being revealed on the rooftops, in the air, through Wi-Fi. I told you guys about this. With Purim coming up. When was that? That was last month? Yeah, last month. In February. I talked to you about the story. Is that when you try to destroy somebody, you get caught, and that same weapon to destroy is used against you. That's the whole story of the book of Esther. The church tried to destroy Mormons with tithing, holding them in bondage. Like the Great and Abominable Church. Founder is the devil, of the symbol of the inverted pentagram that's on Temple Square. And then there's harlots. Church calls them polygamous wives, plural wives, spiritual wives. Bondage. Taking away your agency. You cannot be exalted unless you pay your tithing. But that's on the list of 10 enforced requirements for the church to pay tithing. If you don't pay your tithing, you are destroyed in those 10 ways. You are denied. And one of them is even employment. And I saw the church news talking about how they wanted to be allowed to hire only Mormon employees. They didn't like this equality law. That was where it's from. They gave their statement, and all they did was repeat the one from 2019 to this current one when it finally got passed in the House. And there it was. They wanted to be able to hire from within the church. And I was there when they started making that change. The print press still had non-Mormons that they were trying to grandfather out. And apparently they've got them out. Because now they're going whole hog on this. We want to hire only our own people. And yeah, they actually, your supervisor and human resources are there as you come in one at a time and show them your temple recommend. And then they look at it, they make note of it, and you're free to go. But yeah, if you don't get it renewed, if you get it taken away, they get you. You're fired on the spot. And there is no mercy, at least in the beginning. I'm pretty sure it still continues. So yeah, it's not just that you don't get to participate in church, which then why would you go to church if you're forced to pay tithing? Oh, right, we're born and raised in it. We are deceived as youth, and we don't pull out of it in our adult age. It takes something like seeing the inverted pentagram or getting indefinitely incarcerated and tortured almost to the point of death until you wake up and go, maybe the church isn't true. So, yeah, that's weird. And then I was talking about the signs in the heavens for Passion Week, and that video nobody cares about. I did the 3 different versions of Passion Week, and nobody cares. My hell. You believe in your own and you won't learn anything else? Is that how it is? I don't hear Jesus. Egyptian, they're evil. It's the origin of yours. No, they don't have Jesus. Evil. He was crucified. His body was broken like the bread. His blood was spilt. Are you sure? So, yeah. I don't see the church lasting too long. How are they going to get out of this one? In an age of the internet. If ex-Mormons have not heard about this, what the hell, guys? What the hell? You know? I mean, yeah, it just happened last night. But, I mean, come on, guys. The Washington Post. This isn't a local story. No, Washington Post. It's all over the world now. And Mormons are stepping up to lie. Oh, tithing is charitable. It's a charitable donation. It's a voluntary. No, lies. Liars get thrust down to hell and go to the celestial kingdom when you're resurrected, finally. The last of the resurrections. That's Mormon theology of the afterlife. All Mormons know this, and yet they still lie. So yeah, wow, setting things up for Passion Week. Yeah, fascinating how I'm getting this down, and nobody else is, and YouTube is silencing me so that I can teach you guys about it. I felt impressed by the spiritual witness to comment on Fox 13 News Utah. Bob Evans and the one who's replaced Hope Woodward, can't remember her last name. She had been diagnosed with cancer. I'm assuming it's not going well for her, and so she's no longer working at Fox. But yeah, there's another woman that's taken over the anchor spot now. There's a reporter who covers it. Then they have a lawyer who confesses he's Mormon, who says that James Huntsman has no claim, because they're all trying to promote that tithing is a charitable contribution, a voluntary donation. This is what the church and members are promoting, that tithing is. And it's frustrating because YouTube is censoring me under orders of the church. And so the truth is not getting out. But I made this comment, and I'm going to read it to you, just in case Fox decides to ban me, or take out my comment, or hide it, so that only I can see it, and I'm thinking everybody else is seeing it. So here it is, for the 2 or 3 of you that YouTube is allowing to watch this video. Bob Evans, you were recently called to be a counselor in your stake presidency. You know the truth about tithing not being a charity contribution, as you conduct the new worthiness interviews with number 10. And then I link him to President Nelson's talk in October 2019, where he goes over the new questions. Eric Hawkins, spokesman, and the Mormon lawyer in this report likewise knows that tithing, I think it's supposed to be no, that tithing is not a charity contribution or a voluntary donation. Bob, you are reporting to the world a lie to protect the LDS Church. Tithing is required to 1. Become a member. 2. If you watch the video, that was added. I didn't realize this. See the Lord at his second coming. If you're not tithed, you don't see him. I think that may play a part into what they're thinking of doing. And it's dangerous. But more to come on that in another video. 3. Hold callings in one's local ward congregation and stake, such as stake counselor. 4. Be ordained to the priesthood and advance in rank. 5. Serve a mission. 6. Work for the church as an employee. Did you know that? I bet you guys didn't know that. I knew that. They started it under me when I was working there. All of a sudden they said, okay, we're now checking your temple recommends. And I'm going, I wonder what this is all about. I think they're trying to think that I'm not renewing my temple recommend or something. They wanted to get rid of me. I saved the church millions, and then they wanted to get rid of me. 7. be sealed, married, if you're not Mormon, and you're listening to this for the first time, in the temple. 8, perform temple rituals, not just for oneself, but for our ancestral dead. 9, have fire insurance coverage for the latter day prophesied burn as an oven. From Malachi, in case you didn't know. And 10, and be exalted in the highest degree of the celestial kingdom. This list of 10 does not make tithing voluntary or charitable. It makes it forced. The church is holding Mormons hostage, extorting their exaltation with a protection racket, and have done so since Lorenzo Snow in 1899 with his Windows of Heaven St. George talk. And then I link to the video Windows of Heaven by the church. The new AG needs to be notified of this for RICO charges. You can't lie to save the church. And James Huntsman, you need to listen to this video so that you get this accurate to the judge in California. You can't let the church get away with this.